77 years ago, an atomic bomb exploded over the city of Nagasaki. Secretly coded Fat Man changed Japan in ways that were irreparable. It was the second and the last atomic bomb detonated that our world has seen. The bombing surely put an end to World War II, but it left everyone with a question. Our next report has more on this. Take a look.
It is the 9th of August, 1945. World War II is nearing its 6-year mark, and Japan looks defeated. The war had suddenly turned nuclear just 3 days ago. Hiroshima was left devastated after United States dropped a nuclear bomb on the city. Tokyo was assessing the damage it left behind, but leaders were not ready to surrender. And the United States knew this, so it made another bomb, the Fat Man. It was intended for the city of Kokura. But on the day of execution, it was too cloudy, so the plane moved forward 200 kilometers above Nagasaki. It was a port town, contributing greatly to the Japanese war efforts. The visibility was still low, but fearing a low fuel situation, the American soldiers dropped the bomb into a valley. It had 6.4 kilograms of plutonium in its core and produced an explosion equal to 21,000 tons of TNT. It is estimated that about 75,000 people died instantly from the explosion. The news reached Tokyo when officials were mulling over their next move. Hearing the news of mass destruction, Prime Minister Danshaku Suzuki did something unheard of. He approached the Emperor Hirohito and requested him to make a final decision, whether to continue the war or to accept defeat. The Emperor decided to end the suffering. The 15th of August was chosen as the day for the announcement. But as the dawn broke, the Japanese army general ended his life in a traditional ritual marking his defeat. And with that, Japan waved the white flag, ending a 6-year brutal war. It left behind a trail of destruction. Roughly half of the deaths in Hiroshima and Nagasaki occurred on the first day. However, thousands more continued to die for months to follow. Burns, radiation sickness, and malnutrition became common in those who survived. And even in those who took birth years later, the war raised many questions on the ethics and morals of conflict. Every year, Japan commemorates the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings. They mourn the hundreds and thousands who lost their lives. But every anniversary brings back the questions that were never addressed. Does the world need nuclear weapons? And is this ultimate defense system worth risking a repeat of Hiroshima and Nagasaki horror? Bureau Report, WION. World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.